Welcome back to Let's Play 1-11 Main School. Let's continue. I thought I closed the door then. An asthma inhaler. She's Sangha's mother. Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference really, switching on the Korean voice acting, really, does it? Because, I mean, it is technically the Korean voice acting, but there's no, proper dialogue for the most part. You only get the dialogue in the encounters, like leading up to her route, and her arm was phasing through the wall there. Well, stair, I should say. Well, not the stair, but you know what. Voice actions only during the scenes leading up to her route and during her ending. Everything else is pretty much, no voice acting, other than, stuff like this. Just wait it out a little bit. Wait for it. 80 seconds. There we go. I want to see what it actually looks like when she was in there. Jesus Christ! Okay, that was scary. That was unnatural, man. She glided towards me. I was not expecting that. Curiosity killed the cat and all that, I guess. It's just like I've always wondered, because there's that bloody scene in the credits where she's just kind of yelling at the music teacher as he's like lumped over. I always thought he was just kind of like passed out and dejected, but she probably killed him and screaming at him, dead there probably. But anyways, I thought maybe that scene was actually in the game and maybe you could see it if like you followed after her, but I guess it actually isn't in the game itself, just the credits for some reason. After her, she is Sangha's mother. I mean, I can understand some of the stuff in the credits, like the animated bits, how some of it isn't in the game, like where they're just like doing a little happy dance, like a group dance together, and all that, the main characters. You can see why that wouldn't be in the game, because it would be out of place. But the scene with like, they're screaming at the music teacher, that seems like it should have been in the game itself, Add some context a bit. I mean, you get the context in the diary, but it would have been nice to see a bit of it visually as well, because you only really see, like, that one cutscene, really. Kind of, would have been neat to have a bit more of that. Still curious though. Couldn't get a good look there because she was like, I know you're there, bitch. Just dangerous. I mean, do you see a music teacher around here? I don't see him. And she was screaming at him in the animation, so it wouldn't really apply, would it? If she's just like kind of sobbing. Gotta figure when for that animation instead of the other one. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. You know, it's convenient that the janitor's not around, you know, during this time. Can you imagine having to do this while the janitor could potentially support you as well? It would kind of ruin the scene though, with this. Oh, she's doing that again. Don't know why she even bothers walking when she can just glide across the floor like that. But the reason's obvious, because that's clearly a glitch. That's not supposed to look like that. Now we play the stop and wait every couple of seconds game. I'm surprised she doesn't detect you by the lights. But that's one thing I'm curious to maybe try. Like, before I like move on to the next playthrough for the freaking hell mode for the final one, I might just off screen like play through G-Min's route, get both her endings on hell mode, because I've never done that. You know, just to further complete the ending collection. Hopefully, you know. I hope that would complete the ending collection, because I'd be annoyed if there was somehow a missing piece of it. Because completing this on hell mode and hard mode here would, you know, complete the ending collection completely, because I've got all the other endings on all the other difficulties. I've got G-Min's endings on all other difficulties as well. You know, it would, you know, be completed, surely. But I just find it confusing. You'll see what I mean. I'll show you the ending collection at long last, once we get the ending here. You'll see what I mean, essentially, when we get around to that. But it's pretty nice, and I wonder if maybe during this you have to have your light off when on hell mode. Because that would make it challenging. Oh. surprised she didn't detect me there. But then again, if I'd be playing it off screen, you know, not recording it, I'd be able to see the screen better, so I wouldn't need to spam it constantly. Done here. Yep. Who are we? Yep. That would have been all for nothing there. It's like, oh wait, there was another corner, and then she spots me. It's like, shit, gotta do that again. Upstairs we go again. Because I guess she kind of teleports around. Either that or maybe G-Min just kind of waits around in the hallway for, you know, several minutes or more. Because, you know, the scene that we're going to see intertwines with the main plot. And it would be pretty confusing seeing as she was just there, you know, while we were following her. I need to do something before they do. Yep. The principal's office, that documents I looked at, that shows like a list of deaths. I mean, it only really lists the music teacher's death and Na Young's death, but it also notes the woman, you know, the grieving mother that was in the just wandering the school at night, and how they commented that she's like has some like seizure like reactions to alarms, and that's kind of the hint as to how to solve that, you know. So I find it neat, you know. I didn't really pay much attention to that, really. It probably would. I mean, it's probably something you'd forget about by the time you get to that point where you actually need that in the main game, but whatever. Get up. Wait. Buy the pass down to the adult club. Whatever. Get up. How I said, like, potentially, like, play this on hell mode, you know. Not as an LP, like not as part of the LP, but you know, just in my own time, you know, to complete the ending collection. And this is one of the main sections that I would absolutely dread playing on hell mode. Because, you know, I mean, she's already screwed with the stamina, but if you get caught by Sangha in this labyrinth, yeah, you die instantly. It's like, Jesus Christ. That's, I mean, that's what they're for after all. What are they? Yeah. You don't get many of them either, which is annoying. Shit. This is why I don't like this part of the game. It's instant death. And the idea of it on hell mode is, you get killed, you lose a pen. You run out of pens, game over. You have to start all over again. And that's really annoying. I can never get the pattern down for this, you know? Like, once you get the blue, I'm like, fuck, where is it? So easy to get, you know, lost in this labyrinth little maze. Shit! I knew she was there, but I was hoping she'd spawn somewhere else. Your legs look like fish. I don't know. It's like, you know, when you get meat, the fish essentially. You know, not like when it's alive, but when it's, you know, dead. It's got the same kind of coloring to this. Find it. There we go. It's easy enough for these bits. It's not so easy enough for the others. So after this one, you gotta get the blue one. And the blue one is always a pain in the ass. Because I always get lost. Well, last bit wasn't so bad. I don't get how, like, it's supposedly... If you go, like... Was her voice different to how it was last time there? Maybe her English voice actress did voice a few lines there that weren't, you know, spoken lines, but, you know, you get the idea. But it always kind of... The door's already open. It always kind of gives off the impression to me that, you know, the labyrinth was meant so that you can only go one way around, clockwise and not counterclockwise. And I remember even the guide saying as much, but it doesn't seem to be the case, because, or maybe it's once you've lapped around, if you do that counterclockwise, you die. But you saw me run in both directions, like clockwise and counterclockwise, when backtracking, and that didn't lead to instant death, so I don't know how that really works. Now the real game begins. Because I can't see shit during this section. You know that bit with so yeah, the Sangha's mother just staring in with now being a giant and all that. If I remember to and can be bothered, I wanna like re-show that clip, but with Oren from Final Fantasy X. During that section on the way to Bevel, where they have to fight that dragon thing, and he's just like, that's something you don't see every day. Like insert that kind of clip, or at least the audio over it. If I remember correctly, that'd be random. Run! Oh, it's best not to run during this section, actually, now that I think about it. Just maneuver around as much as you can. Oh shit. They're really doing a number on my stamina. Fuck. There. Hold on a second, let me just have a drink at home. It's too early in the morning for this shit. Fuck. I didn't hit the button fast enough to bring it to menu. You bastards. Well, they give me a perfect opportunity now that I think about it. Because we're going to be seeing the same scene again where Sangha's mother's staring in through the window with the giant eyes. If I do, you know, get around to inserting the audio of Oren going, that's something you don't see every day, then we'll do it this time around here, if I can be bothered.
Now there's a rare sight. Whoa, that's huge! Not good enough, Kimari.
Oh, the ideas, man, the ideas. The ideas. The ideas of potential that I could do with anything. Just thought of another kind of running joke that I could add into that. Well, the other one wasn't really a running joke, but more of an idea of a joke. Oh, I just noticed freaking Sangha's mother's right there outside as well. I didn't notice her there. I don't know how, I mean she's a giant, but I guess I'm paying attention to not getting hit by these bastards and paying enough attention to that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, oh. Bastards. Oh. This sucks. Yeah, that's probably what happened actually. Maybe the coffee screws your stamina. I made it! Wave 1 of 2 is barely cleared. Shame there's no, well actually there might be. There might be a chance to get a coffee or something. Maybe. Well, not a coffee, because coffee's useless because it destroys your stamina potentially. I don't know. Which doesn't make sense, really. Coffee's supposed to give you energy, not take it away. Well, yeah, if I go with that random little joke idea, there's like, could have another Final Fantasy X if played in there, like the audio. I don't know. What I do know is, oh. Didn't realize I still had 2 lunch boxes. Okay, we can probably do this then. But yeah. Can't go anywhere but the 3rd floor. But the only thing about that is I'm just like, yeah, that'd be cool, but it'd probably be a pain in the ass at the same time. I gotta find what part had that clip, and on top of that, oh shit. You know, hope that shortcut doesn't, you know, like, end up being a pain in the ass when it comes to mixing the 2 together. I'll go the long way around if I have to. Safe route. I mean, they obviously expected me to go into the 1st door, but not the 2nd door. Otherwise, that scene should have just triggered regardless. Like, when it's in the middle of the room, what difference does it make? Hey, yeah, that's convenient. I just now noticed. Well, maybe sort of. That was different. Go. I will deal with this. But those, what even are they? Benches? Oh shit! I forgot it's the left stick, not the right stick. Silly me. That was a brain thought moment. But those benches, it seemed like they were forming into the same symbol. Bloody QuickTime events. They're not exactly the hardest in the world, but when you forget that it's the left stick and not the right stick, kind of a pain in the ass. Where am I? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I gotta do this shit again. I call bullshit. I mean, it's easy to get around them the 2nd time. 1st time's the real challenge. It's probably not all that hard, really, but I'm just really bad at dodging them. Conserve stamina a little bit. Maneuvering! Ow. Ah! I guess you can kind of lure them away by not buttons, so that you can get enough room to get past them. But this sounds different, because obviously voice acting was in the previous time. Now. I don't think I've ever failed this quick time thing before. You know, before I screwed it up by forgetting the controls. I remember the walkthrough saying that this is a really hard section, and I thought it could be. But it's not all that bad. You threw the grandfather clock and the anatomy thing.
여기 달라진 것 같지 않아? 부디 다음 생엔 행복하게 살아.
Tragic. It was to say that, really. Please tell me it's the correct ending, though. No, it isn't. Wait, what?
사라는 있네. 다들 돌아갔어요. 우리도 어서 돌아가죠.
You gotta be shitting me.
가방에 든 도자기는 뭐예요? 그거 나 줄 수 있어요? 모두 사라진 건 아니군.
What the fuck? Oh, at least we'll get to hear the credits in Korean this time. I mean, I did say I tried to, like, show the credits, you know, in Korean as well. I wonder if this version will be copyrighted compared to the other one. Like, it'd be like, oh, muted audio. Which would be really annoying. Wait, what the hell did I do that didn't get the ending? I'm pretty sure I followed the walkthrough properly. It's like, to get the Jasmine ending, select these dialogue options. And if you want the Margaret ending, which is discard, then pick the option. I picked them all in the exact order. And it did jack shit. And why? And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, off screen at some point just play through the whole thing until I get right to the end of the game pretty much. That'll be where the next part will pick up start off with, maybe. Which doesn't sound ideal to me, to be honest. No, not really. Not at all, in fact. Because the next part was going to be the start of the Hell mode playthrough. Don't know how this happened, man. I want to try playing free on Hell mode though. So, you know, follow the exact same choices and see if its choices aren't correct. Which would be weird, because in the walkthrough it's listed that way. Or, you know, just, I don't know. Because I want to finally complete that ending collection. And, can you imagine going through all that trouble in Hell mode and getting the same ending? You'd be like, you have no idea, man. Unless you played the game anyway, then you would. Hell mode is not fun. That disembodied head of Martin. That guy's definitely Welsh. Gotta be. Can't have a name like Geraint without being Welsh. Well, he probably can, but it's a very Welsh name. You know, another common, one of the most common surnames when it comes to the Welsh is Jones. So many Jones. I mean, that animation right there, that hasn't always been on the game, you know. I think I said it before, but that run that hee-min did to the, and then he stopped and posed, just like he's trying to be the protagonist of Persona 4. It's like, this is how the menu looks. But yeah, that was annoying, and I'm gonna show the ending collection anyway, because why the hell not? I don't see any reason not to. It's not like a spoiler or anything, really. Especially not at this point. Marguerite, twice in a row, you got the wrong ending again. Well, again would imply that, well, it was. We got that ending last time. We're going for the other ending, but no. Didn't happen. At least we got the Korean voice acting and song out of it, so it wasn't all for naught. Right, let me show you the ending collection. This is the ending collection. It's basically just a picture, but it used to be like that one to the right. You saw that a piece was added to the one on the right? That's because I haven't clicked on this menu since clearing the Margaret ending there. Down below you can see it right here. So it hasn't added it to the collection. Every time you clear an ending on each difficulty, another piece gets added to the collection. The picture, essentially. As you can see, I've already completed the main picture. So that's how I unlocked that costume down there. But it's weird, it says that the requirement is completing the ending collection, but it doesn't actually account for the hee-min route. And I imagine for the trophy, because I haven't got it, for the ending collection being complete, requires the hee-min portrait to be completed as well. But the thing is, you see something a bit odd about it? How it's got 4 missing pieces? I mean, look. Margaret ending cleared on very easy, normal, hard. Just not hell mode, so it's 80% there. Jasmine ending. Very easy and normal, not hard mode or hell mode. So that's 3 endings. And that's 4 missing pieces. And that's what bloody confuses me. Also, this right here, that's just for dying. You'll get that easy enough on every difficulty. So you can get, like, say, like, this one right here is So Young's true ending. And best ending as well, I suppose. You can get that ending, normal ending. Wait, no, that's actually her bad ending, now I think about it. And her neutral good ending. You can get all 3 of those on a single playthrough on every difficulty but hell mode. Simply by, you know, following as if you're going for the true ending, and then at the last second annoying the shit out of her so you get the Ivy end instead. Or, you know, just, you know, well, you saw what happened with the bad ending if you've been paying attention. So that one's easy enough to get as well. So you can get all 3 of them on any difficulty in a single playthrough, except on hell mode, because on hell mode you can only get 1 ending at a time. So you have to play through it 3 times on hell mode to get those endings. Applies to every single ending, essentially, for hell mode. And then, meanwhile, you've got the endings for Sangha. You can get both of those on a single playthrough. You'd have to be a bit careful with where you save the game, though. Like, save before picking up a certain item, so that you can get both endings. And then Ji-hyun's endings, you can also get them in a single playthrough as well, depending on your choices at the last second, really. Meanwhile, the Jasmine and Margaret endings are freaking confusing as shit, and I've just come to a conclusion here. I don't need to play through the game again. Well, I'm going to anyway, but off-screen, play it on hard mode as well as hell mode, I think. But I don't technically need, now that I think about it, to, I'm gonna switch it back to English because, I don't know, just out of habit. Where is it? Game options? Yeah. I don't need to play through the whole game again just to show you the ending, because, in case you didn't notice, there's an option to replay the ending. So let's see the Jasmine ending. The ending I should have got, but the choices were somehow incorrect. I must have screwed up somewhere because I didn't get this ending. But this is the ending, so here we go. But at the same time, no. It's like, you, how could you? You were gonna show the ending and then suddenly stopped? What's this nonsense? I'm just like, I'd want to, like, you know, I think what I'll do is I will play it on hard mode off screen and then record right as I get to the ending and, you know, kind of explain how the ending was obtained, essentially, rather than just simply showing it. You know, it's all well and good for that, but, you know, someone may be like, watch the LP as a walkthrough for whatever reason and wants to know how to get a Jasmine ending. I want to figure that out myself because I've done that ending 3 times. So I've always, well, yeah, I've done that before, but I can't remember how you get it at this point because the walkthroughs seem to be incorrect. So I want to, you know, go through the game again, get this ending, and, you know, get it correctly and all that. I think I'll actually, what I'll do is, I'll play on hell mode with the same choices in the walkthrough just to make sure it wasn't the choices, but maybe something else that screwed it up. I don't know how that would make sense, but yeah, kind of do that maybe, but off screen obviously. And then if that fails, I'll look at a different guide, potentially the combined one, and see if I can, you know, get it on hard modes, and then from there, that'll be where I record it. And then after that, maybe start the that hell mode playthrough. But, you know, in a half-assed way. What I mean by that is, it all depends really what mood I'm in when I eventually, you know, get to the Jasmine ending, essentially, because like that'd be way too short for a part, and the next playthrough is going to be on a hell mode, and you know, if it was just like 1 or 2 recordings, it'd be kind of a pain in the ass. I'll see what I can do when we get around to that, but you know, you gotta have pens. You like stop playing the game and be like, I'll like stop now, record a bit some other time. That would take away a pen, which means you lose another save. It's not gonna be good. I heard you can actually, like, you know, upload saves, and so that you can like constantly just reload, so have an infinite amount of pens in the kind of way. Don't know how that works, and I'm not gonna do it that way because we gotta do this legit, even though it's a freaking major pain in the ass. But whatever. That'll do for this part. That was supposed to be the final part of the hee-min route, but I guess not. Anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.